Throughout the chaos of World War II, vast treasures vanished into forests, lakes, bunkers, and myths. From sunken trains to vanished rooms, each location tells a story, part history, part enigma. These are the most whispered about legends of Nazi-era gold, still waiting to be found. Before going forward, don't forget to subscribe us. Number 1. Lake Toplitz Treasure. Deep in the Austrian Alps lies Lake Toplitz, a dark and mysterious body of water shrouded by towering pines and chilling silence. Beneath its cold, still surface, legends of Nazi secrets have rippled for decades. In the final years of World War II, as Allied forces closed in, the Nazis are said to have dumped vast stores of forged British banknotes here, part of Operation Bernhard, a covert plan to destabilize the British economy. But some believe what lies below isn't just counterfeit money. Rumors persist of crates filled with Nazi gold, secret documents, even experimental weapons hidden beneath layers of sunken logs and silt. Divers have explored its dangerous depths. Some returned with bundles of waterlogged bills. Others returned empty-handed or not at all, hampered by the lake's low visibility, tangled vegetation, and near-freezing temperatures. The Austrian government banned further dives for years, fueling speculation and conspiracy theories. What exactly was discarded in Lake Toplitz's depths remains uncertain. Could gold bars still rest beneath its surface, guarded by nature and time? Or was it all a strategic illusion designed to mislead and misdirect? As the waters remain quiet, the questions only grow louder. Number 3. Nazi Gold Train. Beneath the mountains of Lower Silesia, a legend has taken root, one of steel rails, vanished treasure, and wartime secrecy. Known as the Nazi Gold Train, this armored locomotive is said to have disappeared in 1945 while carrying tons of looted gold, priceless artworks, and weaponry. Eyewitnesses claimed it vanished into a secret tunnel near Wałbrzych, Poland, sealed by explosives and buried beneath decades of earth and silence. In 2015, two treasure hunters reignited global interest when they claimed to have located the train using ground-penetrating radar. Polish authorities launched a search, but no train was found. Only tantalizing clues, disturbed soil, magnetic anomalies, and sealed tunnels. Still, the absence of evidence did little to extinguish belief. Was the Nazi gold train ever real? Or is it a wartime myth that grows with each retelling? Somewhere beneath those forested hills, truth and legend remain entangled, waiting for the right key to uncover what lies beneath. Number 3. Amber Room. They called it the eighth wonder of the world. The Amber Room, a dazzling chamber of gilded panels and glowing amber mosaics, once stood in the Catherine Palace near St. Petersburg. Crafted in the early 1700s and gifted to Russia by Prussia, the room was a marvel of artistry. But during the German invasion of the Soviet Union, it was dismantled by the Nazis and transported to Königsberg. After 1945, it vanished without a trace. Some believe it was destroyed in Allied bombings. Others insist it survived, hidden in underground bunkers, salt mines, or sunken ships. Fragments have surfaced over the years, a mosaic here, a carved panel there. But the room itself remains elusive, sparking decades of searches and theories. Where did the Amber Room go? Is it buried deep within forgotten vaults? Or has time consumed one of history's greatest artistic treasures forever? Number 4. Hungarian Gold Train. In the closing months of World War II, a train laden with Jewish-owned valuables, gold, silver, paintings, and household goods, left Hungary bound for an uncertain future. This was the Hungarian Gold Train, commandeered by retreating Nazis and Arrow Cross collaborators. Its contents had been seized from Hungarian Jews under brutal conditions, packed into freight cars, and destined for safe haven or secret sale. The train was eventually intercepted by U.S. forces in Austria. But the story didn't end there. What followed was a murky tale of mismanagement, unauthorized sales, and lost accountability. Lawsuits, declassified documents, and survivor testimonies later painted a troubling picture. The wealth of a persecuted people mishandled or quietly dispersed in post-war confusion. Where did all the assets go? How much remains unaccounted for? The Hungarian gold train is more than a mystery of treasure. It's a haunting question of justice delayed. Number 5. Rommel's gold legend has it that as German forces retreated from North Africa in 1943, Field Marshal Erwin Rommel ordered a vast cache of gold and jewels to be hidden. Some say it was looted from North African banks, churches, and civilians. Others believe it came from Italy or was meant to finance a last stand in Europe. The treasure was allegedly placed in steel drums and dumped off the coast of Corsica or Tunisia. Divers have scoured the Mediterranean seabed for decades, drawn by whispers of Rommel's lost fortune. But nothing definitive has ever surfaced. Still, the legend persists, carried by maps, wartime diaries, and quiet rumors in coastal towns. Did Rommel truly hide a war chest beneath the waves? Or is the story just another ghost of the desert wind? Number 6. Lake Welchensee Gold Hoard. Nestled in the Bavarian Alps, Lake Welchensee hides more than alpine beauty. In the final days of World War II, SS officers are rumored to have sunk crates of gold and valuables into the lake's deep waters. Locals spoke of late-night truck convoys and armed guards near the shoreline. After the war, U.S. troops reportedly conducted secretive searches in the area. To this day, no gold has been recovered, but stories persist. Divers still explore its depths. And in lakeside villages, old memories linger like mist over the water. Is a Nazi horde still resting in Walchensee's cold embrace, or has it already been quietly claimed? Number 7. Lunar Lake Treasure. High in the Austrian Alps lies Lunar Lake, a glacial reservoir known for its scenic beauty and its secrets. According to post-war testimony, fleeing SS officers may have used the isolated location to dispose of stolen art, currency, and even gold. The idea of a hidden cache in this remote alpine basin has sparked multiple expeditions. Despite the lake's rugged terrain and cold, deep waters, searchers continue to probe its shoreline and depths. Some point to unexplained wartime activity in the area as evidence. Others warn that alpine legends tend to grow with time. But until the lake surrenders its secrets, Lunar remains another cold case in the Nazi gold saga. Number 8. Lake Chiemsee Cauldron. In 2001, a diver in Lake Chiemsee stumbled upon something extraordinary, a 10-kilogram gold cauldron embedded in the lake bed. Ornate, mysterious, and possibly of Nazi origin, the object raised immediate questions. Some speculated it was linked to Heinrich Himmler's fascination with Germanic mythology and occult artifacts. The cauldron's origin remains uncertain. While some experts dated it to the early 20th century, others suggested older roots. But its Nazi connection, though unproven, added a potent layer of intrigue. Was it part of a larger hoard, a ritual object, or a relic discarded in haste? The lake holds its answers in silence. Number 9. Erzgebirge Hatvani Art Gold Cache. The Erzgebirge Mountains straddling the German-Czech border are home to centuries of mining history, and perhaps something more. During World War II, Baron Ferenc Hatvani, a wealthy Hungarian Jewish art collector, lost his vast collection to Nazi looters. Some believe parts of that collection, including gold and paintings, were hidden in the Erzgebirge's mines and caves. Post-war searches turned up little, but rumors and scattered discoveries hint at more. With many tunnels still unexplored and wartime records incomplete, the mountains keep their silence. Could Hatvani's stolen legacy still lie hidden in the shadows of the Erzgebirge? Number 10. Guelph Treasure. Once the prized possession of German nobility, the Guelph treasure includes religious artifacts dating back to the Middle Ages. During the 1930s, it was sold under pressure by Jewish art dealers to the Prussian state, raising questions of forced transactions and Nazi theft. Today, parts of the treasure reside in Berlin's museums, while heirs of the original owners have fought for its restitution, but some pieces remain missing. Whether lost in the chaos of war or quietly sold into private hands, their whereabouts are unknown. The Guelph treasure is both a legal battle and a lingering historical mystery, one that touches on morality as much as material wealth. Number 11, Stechowitz treasure. Just south of Prague, in the forested hills near the town of Stechowitz, a legend whispers of a secret Nazi bunker filled with stolen art, gold, and military documents. Former SS officer Emil Klein allegedly buried the treasure here during the final days of the war. Later, Czech diver and amateur explorer Helmut Gainsel claimed to have seen the maps and knew the location. Official excavations were launched and halted multiple times, with no confirmed results. Accusations of hoaxes, missing permits, and government silence only deepened the mystery. Is the Stechowitz treasure real, or just a mirage crafted from shadows and old stories? Number 12, Wilhelm Gustloff cargo of Nazi gold. The sinking of the Wilhelm Gustloff in 1945 was one of the worst maritime disasters in history. Over 9,000 people perished when the ship was struck by Soviet torpedoes in the Baltic Sea. But beyond the tragedy, there's a murmur of treasure. Rumors that the ship also carried Nazi gold and precious cargo fleeing the Eastern Front. Deep-sea divers have long speculated about the sunken contents, but the wreck lies in cold, treacherous waters. Some claims suggest entire safes rest within the ship's mangled hull. Until a full exploration is undertaken, the Baltic holds its secrets in silence. Number 13, Yamashita's gold. Though centered in the Philippines and tied to the Japanese military, Yamashita's gold has become entangled in the broader lore of Axis treasures. Allegedly hidden in tunnels, caves, and underground vaults by Japanese forces under General Tomoyuki Yamashita, the treasure was said to include gold looted from across Asia, possibly with Nazi involvement in shipping or banking. Treasure hunters have scoured the Philippine jungles for decades. Some claim success, others dismiss the entire tale as myth. But legal battles, unearthed maps, and whispered confessions continue to stoke belief. Is Yamashita's gold just a tropical legend, or a real treasure still buried beneath vines and stone? If you're fascinated by history's most enduring enigmas, don't forget to subscribe. More untold stories are just around the corner.